Hello Capricorn, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. I've been away on holiday, as you've probably noticed. I've spent some time in Scotland and Yorkshire, and I've also spent some time with an old friend, so that's been really lovely. A nice time away and a nice break, but I'm back now and I'm very eager and very keen to touch base with you, a Capricorn, again, and find out what's going on with your energies. Right, so as always, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I've pre-shuffled your cards, so I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Tarot of Dreams. So we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then just something else that the energies would like to say to you at this time. Right, Capricorn, we have the King of Wands here. Now, for me, the King of Wands, in this particular depiction, this is a bit of a player. This is a player energy, masculine or feminine. This is somebody who has quite a large ego, and a bit of a go-getter, but he's quite self-serving. He will stay around as long as it suits him, and then if it doesn't suit him, then he moves on. It's that sort of an energy. He may lose interest. Apart from that, it is a very creative, is an entrepreneur. It could be an entrepreneur. But let's see. Let's have a look underneath. Yes, we've got the Nine of Wands. So there's been a lot of battles here and a lot of difficulties to do with this King of Wands energy. But there's one final battle now, one final hurdle to be fought. So let's see where this is going. So a final shuffle of the Lightseers Tarot. And I'll just lay these on top for a bit of clarity and depth. Alright, so at the bottom of this deck we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is about working very hard, needing to work hard, keeping the cogs moving. Burning the candle at both ends sometimes because of all the jobs and the tasks and all the balls that you have to keep up in the air, deadlines to meet, people's needs. You know, for some of you it could be multiple tasks. You have to wear multiple heads through the day. So very much a hard-working energy here. So at the heart of the reading, Capricorn, we have the Palace of Coins and Temperance. Palace of Coins is the home or a home work environment to do with money, work, career, and those sort of energies within this home environment. So I'm gauging this is your home environment. You are a Pentacles Coins energy, Capricorn. Now we have Temperance here. Now in its purest sense, Temperance is about having patience. Moderation in all things, achieving balance, and so that could be the case for some of you within this home environment to do with money, etc. But for me, with this particular depiction, this can represent a young man who is within this home environment, influences the home environment, and a young man who is trying to achieve balance between masculine and feminine energies. So let's see where this is going. I feel I also just need to say that if this is referring to a young man, he's holding the fireball here. So this is his energy, but he's not actually got a grasp of the feminine energy around him. And that's where the imbalance occurs. And that may be where the King of Wands energy comes in. So at the root of this, we have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So the Ace of Wands, there's been a build-up of an energy here. I mean, the Ace of Wands, the aces are generally about new beginnings, new opportunities, being right at the beginning of a new opportunity perhaps. And the Wands are very much about fire, creativity, passion, evolution, action, very action orientated. But for me, looking at this particular depiction, this Ace of Wands, it's very there's something that's quite overwhelming to do with passion and creativity, and something's building up. You see the volcano in the background that's starting to erupt now. Look, so there's a build up of, it's either a build up, there's a build up of an emotion of some sort. I might be to do with desire for something, or a need or a want. But let's see, the clarifier is the Six of Pentacles, and this is very much about, in its purest sense, this is about being open to give what you can and being open to receive also. It can be about give and take. It can also be that somebody is offering crumbs, somebody is offering a fraction of what they're able to give, but also that somebody is wanting just to receive more than they give. So it can be that sort of an energy. So whatever it is, this is at the root of this situation. So let's see where this is going. Because certainly at the heart of your reading, it is something to do with money within this home environment. And there's some form of emotion building up. And it's to do with give and take, to do with money or receiving money. So let's see, what are the past influences? Well, we have the Two of Swords and the Sun energy. The Two of Swords, this is a need to look at and face a difficult, to make a difficult decision. You see the young lady has a blindfold on and she's turned her head away because she doesn't want to look at her options here. It's too difficult. But you can see the sun shining through here, shining its light on one of the swords. And also I feel that's the sun. Here's the sun energy. And I feel this sun energy, this is shedding light on this situation. So something's been revealed, I think, and a need to then have to face something and make a decision. And these are the past influences. So what's on your mind at the moment for some of you Capricorn? Well, we have the Palace of Swords now. And the Palace of Swords, this is your home environment, but it's to do with the mind. It's to do with communication, clarity, logic, communication within this home environment. And you see the clarifier is the Five of Swords, and this is a very, this is talking about competition, a very competitive energy. This is locking horns energy. Somebody that wants to win at all costs. So somebody's walking away here feeling very victorious. But the energy of this card for me, this particular card, is about you're thinking about leaving the battlefield. Because it's too painful, it's too difficult, and you don't want to carry this battle on any longer. Okay. Going forward, yes, we've got the Queen of Swords now and the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords, I feel this is an aspect of yourself, Capricorn, and you are thinking of something, you're giving pure logic and clarity of thought to a situation. You are not prepared to tolerate fools any longer, or tolerate a situation any longer. You are not allowing your emotions or your heart to interfere with your thought processes. And you've got your sword ready to cut away something or somebody here. The Queen of Swords is a very good queen, but she's a very just queen. and she is about fairness and equality. Now the clarifier is 2 of Pentacles, and this is showing again this imbalance. There's an imbalance, and we saw it with the Temperance here, didn't we? And here it is again. So something is out of balance, out of kilter. So with the young woman has a bag here, and it's in front of her, and she's got hold of it, and she can see it, and she knows it, and it's solid. So there's that which she's aware of, but there's something else up here that she's holding it, so she's sort of aware of it, but she hasn't got a grasp of it really. She can't see it. It's vague. It's out of focus, and she's trying to understand it. She's trying to get a grasp of it, whatever this is. And that's why you're having to adopt the Queen of Swords energy, trying to give some logical thought, some clear thought to something that's unclear at the moment, and that's creating an imbalance at the moment. And I feel this is to do with a relationship. There's certainly money involved here. Give and take involved here, and I think somebody's offering crumbs, or somebody's feeling. There's a build-up of energy, a build-up of passion of some sort to do with give and take, to do with possible give and take of money or energy even. But light has certainly been shed on this situation. You become more aware of it. And you are thinking of leaving this particular battlefield. And we've certainly got a King of Wands energy that's involved here. What would the universe like to say to you, Capricorn? Well, we have the Star and we have the 10 of Wands. And what the universe wants to say to you is, the Star is very optimistic. It's a major arcana, and it's a very optimistic energy. It's it's full of hope. So the Star brings in hope, wish fulfillment, wishing on a star, holding out for hope, achieving balance, and also healing. It brings healing with it. So a beautiful energy. So this energy is around for you or coming in for you. Now the clarifier is possibility of having to leave a situation, or at the very least you need to drop the responsibility and burdens that you've been carrying for far too long. And I feel that's linked to this 8 of Pentacles energy, working so hard to keep the cogs going, to keep things running smoothly. All right, but there's been an injustice here, and there's a need for these scales to be balanced now. All right, so you're either going to share this load, to shed the load, or you are going to, for some of you, you're thinking of leaving this situation now, because the burden is too great. You've got to drop this responsibility, this burden that you've been carrying. And remember, that's a clarifier for the Star energy, which is a very joyful, optimistic energy. And this is the only way you're going to achieve balance and healing in your situation, I feel, for some of you. It won't be for everybody, but I think you may recognise if this reading is for yourself, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to get two final... Could we have two final messages, please, for Capricorn, mid-August 2021? Two final messages, please, for Capricorn. But remember, Capricorn, this is just one roadmap for you. That it's obviously one that the universal energies want you to consider. But ultimately, with your free will, Capricorn, it's you have the final decision. You are the master of your own situation. So, you know, but it's about giving some clear thought. Don't allow your emotions to interfere with your clarity of thought here with this situation as you make decisions for going forward. Okay. So 2 final messages then. So we have unknown territory and transformation. 2 beautiful energies here. So unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. And this is that you here, this figure here, there is a lot of snow on the ground that hasn't been trodden on yet. So this figure, this who is on a journey, is about ready to walk on this virgin snow, and put his footprints down now and go into unknown territory. This is a journey that this person's not been on before. So it's a bit of an adventure, but it's going in a new direction really, and feeling your way along. But the universe wants you to know you are exactly where you need to be now at this time, because this is a time of transformation for you. This is the phoenix rising up from the ashes, and it's saying this, the fresh new way of living emerges, and that's where you're at now. You're right on the cusp of this fresh new way of living. All right, so some big decisions, some big changes, some big transformations around you, or certainly coming in for you. So some lovely messages there for you, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope the reading has had meaning for you and given you some support and a little bit of clarity on your situation. But good luck going forward, and I do hope you can join me again in the future. So bye bye for now.